This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested?
There is someone to see you, Mr.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought...
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We are about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our countries.
Need help. Those are...
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not people similar to those whom you pretend to...
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your... You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people...
That's the point. You thinking...
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further...
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire.
My archive. This is where... My archive.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase.
Watson, I'll hold a cab.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Yeah. Attention! The train is...
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any...
Excuse me, sir.
I don't know.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use. Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a...
Trains can't just vanish without leaving a...
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last.
There are no tracks or a discarded item. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual.
Trains can't just vanish.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then...
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This investigation...
Perhaps the station...
A telegraph.
A new telegraph.
I think we should meet this. Here is the train. Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train...
Could you please...
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. However, if you need it...
According to the train...
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows.
That is important information.
Certainly not. No, that's private.
I would be glad to have a detailed map.
But of course, please, take the...
See you later.
The entire trip.
Railway post bags. This... An old... This place serves as a storage. This part is...
whole train just disappeared.
Was there anything exceptional?
What do you mean? Like a fish? Oh, but now that you mention, there was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed.
That you mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station.
Of course, it's a suburban railway station.
See you later.
The whole train.
Railway post bags.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the...
Please calm down.
Concern? What is my concern? Last night I were on the trainers, then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our ticket...
Were you aboard the train that...
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich.
Can you
Well, yes, they were all foreigners.
Goodbye, sir.
It's a scandal, an absolute
Good day to you, sir.
Good day.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this?
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm...
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the...
Ah, well,
I presume it was...
yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential...
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are...
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal...
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over it.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I'm merely...
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps... But despite my requests,
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot! You...
The ticket inspector forced all the...
It's a scandal.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but
Do not worry. Station Master Everett from Eve.
indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand. Apart from the passenger...
I did. And I meant...
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't...
Confidential, you said.
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice any... What was it?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny...
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important...
First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw... the insurance policy for Robert... A telegraph.
Holmes, how is it even...
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh,
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph...
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole.
I see that you kept your...
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, I'll do it right away, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character.
I will not...
Holmes,
It's a scam.
Railway...
This bit. I had thought that all station masters. How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains...
By his sleeping off the... Wake up, please, sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating... Were there any
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were...
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed...
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday.
Holmes, this man has...
It will not be long before he is. A telegraph. A fishing adventure. There is no sense in asking the station. Railway. These tools were used quite recently. Bags were French wine. These bottles are too expensive for a
Shh. The whole train just disappeared.
You have quite a...
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them.
I meant...
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, They knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening. Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Holmes, how is it even...
Railway.
I will...
A tele.
Don't.
This gripsack.
I think we should open it, Holmes.
Of course. Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. And Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another, Mr. Yet another, Mr. Rob. Well, it is very...
It's a...
This...
Ah,
I...
Don't touch.
I will.
Ray.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind.
The entire...
This part. This part. And
This Robinson fellow seems to...
I will not move from here until I receive...
It's a...
Don't touch anything, please.
This... This Robinson fellow seems...
A handcar. Interesting. It appears... Watson, please tell me, do you believe...
Of course not.
Then you are of the...
Well, we both know that that is...
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. I should use the... I should... So, now here we have the...
Doesn't look much like a...
Be patient, one. Try using your imagination. The long pole is now the headlight. The steam... It is elementary, my dear Watson. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see... First of all, let us... The steam was... Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be...
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating...
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions.
Although you...
At any rate, I suggest we use my archives.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. A fake...
Rail... This... Railway...
I'm...
Now we have two maps. Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch. There is one more station to be visited. It is located. There is a small section. The switch is rusted, but it still works.
I'm always wondering what's...
Mines. It would be quite possible.
Here are the mines, Holmes. They appear to be abandoned. I'm always...
No. 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 Nothing interesting here. The are lightly loaded. There is a wooden beam, a small V.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
This is an unusual kind of... Let us look in... Sawdust. I am almost...
Dynamite.
Someone removed these... A few feet of the rails...
I'm... all... I'm always... A funny character. He looks anxious.
And... A greenish-brown cigar with a... Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man?
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a... This ashtray... Apparently, there was a A greenish-brown cigar... These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we've...
That means that the fellow spent several days here, judging by his clothes.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the... This ashtray...
Newspaper articles on horse race.
Bettings. This...
It can...
A telegraph.
Holmes, look. There's a...
I believe... This postbag... The station master appears to have found it.
A fake train.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you.
Did any
No, I saw no one as you.
It appears that you may be at...
You mean that the whole bloody lake is a...
Quite so. But it is strange.
How should I know? I only arrived...
And where...
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation...
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your... An expensive
It is none of your business. Occasionally.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Watson, would...
No.
Here we are at the beach that is located near these traces. The distance... The vehicle pressed this stone. These traces are an abandoned gypsy caravan. Observing the coastline and the moored boats, the lake has flooded the quarry. A label. My search should be focused upon my search. My Here it is. This suitcase contains
I'm a fake.
This box must be the safe. The Mexican company Watson, it seems that
The man at Doncaster who fled our approach, he smoked...
Yes, Watson. This suitcase.
What?
Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for
No, I just...
a formidable journey, no doubt.
De Chile.
Chile?
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos.
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand.
Pero not your...
I don't suppose that...
I was to meet my fellow compañeros. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them. Or their bodies.
Who authorized you to...
The company I work for.
Could you...
It's not your...
And what...
Enough question.
Not a very friendly man, and he is lying. He said that he just arrived, but we... What should...
I asked Mycroft to find out... Here it is. A telegraph.
What should we do next?
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes.
It was disassembled in...
But I don't understand.
Traces. The vehicle... These traces are relatively fresh. The traces... This road should lead... This... It appears that there was a small...
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago.
What was...
Nothing of value. A few hundred feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to...
See you later, my good...
Then the case is solved.
Well, I shall...
Ah, but I know that look.
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political game, but it will be a long and drawn... Our other option is the local constabulary. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. All the same, I think that I prefer the force's methods. It would be better.
Let us go home then.
No, I did not say that.
Well,
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were trapped under the collapsed mines, along with the train and Robinson's prototype.
but how do you intend to prove... Oh no.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will
Of course, you already had a plan.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London.
He pulled through then?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious. The gentleman carries some vital information on this.
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalist...
Goodbye.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.